Welcome, everybody, to my backyard. So we're going to be talking about my life in Thailand. I have been here for 4 years. I'm going to give you guys my experiences, some advice. If you got any more questions, just leave them in the comment section and I'll probably respond to them. I came here in 2021, mid-pandemic. And I sold everything back in the States, came here. Shout out to Chris Parker because he helped inspired me to actually come to Thailand. I didn't expect to be staying for so long. I thought I was gonna be here maybe 2 years, but then, I fell in love with the culture, put pasatay, khao soy, some of the best food I've ever had. And yeah, personally, I'm just ready to pack up and start traveling the world. But for you guys that are thinking, hey, what's so good about Thailand? Well, let me tell you about it, especially Chiang Mai, because I stayed here in Chiang Mai. I did travel to other parts, of course, Bangkok, Koh Samui, Koh Tao. What makes Chiang Mai special? This is the place if you want to grow spiritually, mentally, if you want to find the other parts of yourself, of your being, this is definitely the place for that. Cheers to you if you're deciding to come out here. Definitely a good idea and a good personal investment. First up, right, cost of living. If you're coming from anywhere on the other side of the ocean, don't even worry about it. Cost of living is super convenient. If you are making $3,000 a month, you are perfectly comfortable. If you're making $1,500 a month, half of that, you're still doing pretty good. If anything, you just need to budget. But budgeting is not that difficult here at all, due to the fact as long as you stay away from the rich neighborhoods, you're gonna be good, okay? And there's been a couple rich neighborhoods just popping up. Like recently, I went to Mae Cho, and Mae Cho is farther outside of Old City, but they have their own Cat Pharang, which is being built. I went and I saw it. It was actually pretty cool. Got the KFC and Starbucks, right? They got all this fancy stuff. So definitely, if you do have a lot more expendable funds, you could find yourself over there no problem either, to be honest. If you want to live like the local life, the local food, honestly, you can get some khao soy for 80 baht, depending on where you go. If you're going for 80 baht, you're probably in a good area because that's probably where you'll make some actual Thai acquaintances, especially if you keep showing up for the food and you tell them, aloy mak, it's very good, very tasty. They will love you, right? Well, people have asked me before, like, should I learn the language? Look, if you go to any country outside of your native country, yes, you should learn the language. I don't get why people ask this question. You should at least learn how to say hello, goodbye, thank you, and have a nice day, right? These are like the basic things that'll help you make connections, and connections is just how the world runs, right? That's just the quick fix advice under 5 minutes. If that's what you needed to know, there you go. So for some more detail, I previously lived in Mehia, Hengdong, and now I currently live in Sansai. All of these areas are outside of the city, and Mehia would be the closest one towards the city. Oh, there goes the plane. When it comes to living locations, it's all dependent on what you are looking for. So you specifically, the viewer, if you're looking for more connections when it comes to business, right? You want to connect with other expats, definitely you should live somewhere closer to the Niman area because that's where all the expats live and visit. And Niman is the place you want to be if you're going to be networking and connecting. Also, everything is going to be like 2 to 3 times the normal price for everything from food to massages. Mehia was a nice area to live. It is like 15-20 minutes away from Old City. That being said, it is closer to Central Airport. So Central Airport Mall and the Airport Plaza, these are all the same thing. I got confused when I first came here. I was like, Central Airport Plaza, like what is all that? Like Central Airport Plaza, these are all the same thing. Also, next to the airport is immigration. The main headquarters of immigration is over there. I definitely would advise every person that's gonna get like a re-entry visa, go there because that makes it easier. But if you're trying to get something else and if you live on the other side of the city, Central Festival is a nice place to go to as well. So Central Festival, Central Airport, 2 different places, both called Central. right? One's over by like Niman, one is over by the actual airport, which is why it's called Central Airport. If you want to go grocery shopping, there's multiple places to grocery shop. So there's Tesco, Lotus, they'll call it Lotas, right? Lotas is mostly for like the Thai people. The prices are good. They have Thai stuff, Thai food, Thai, everything is Thai there. And then you have Tops. So Tops is a combination of like more Thai stuff as well as Western products. If you're American and you want American stuff like American snacks, American chips, blah, 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 bro, you're gonna be paying. The final superstore is called Rimping. Now Rimping is the bougie store. This is the store you go to when you walk in, you hear classical music. Rimping, definitely a place you want to go to if you are a foreigner and you are looking for your type of stuff. Like what if you're from America, American stuff. If you're Japanese, Japanese stuff. So if you have a lot of funds, to be honest, you're probably gonna just find yourself in Rimping due to it having everything from around the world. When it comes to pricing, right, I was spending $600 and all of my houses that I've lived in have been 3 bedrooms. Even this one that you see here is a 3 bedroom. So when I was in Mejia, I was spending $600 for that 3 bedroom. That's a straight upgrade, right? Because that was when I came from the United States. I was in a 1 bedroom apartment for $900 a month. And then I moved over here and I got a 3 bedroom for $600. Like, bro, that is a straight upgrade. And it was great quality. And it was in a Muban. So Muban is a village. You can find houses in villages, which gives you a layer of security, but it also gives you a neighborhood if you wanted to talk to your neighbors and whatnot, make connections that way with the people in the neighborhood. Another place that I lived in is farther from Mejia. So you're going from the old city over here, and then you got Sansai over here, and then you got Mejia over here, and then farther out here you have Hangdong. So now you're going from like 20, 25, 30 minutes from old city. Now you're going like 50 minutes, right? But over there is a Kat Pharang. So Kat Pharang is foreigner village. So if you're a foreigner, you're gonna be in that village. They have everything you could ever want. And it's like a plaza, right? So it's a plaza. They got DQ, they got Starbucks, they got Rimping, got Korean food. They got a whole bunch of stuff over there, right? In Kat Pharang. I was there for 2 years. They built up houses really quickly. Like honestly, like if you look right now, you might be able to get yourself a place over there in Kat Pharang by spending $500, right? So there was power outages quite frequently, and same thing in Mejia, to be honest. There was more power outages over there than over here in Sansai. Like in Sansai, I probably had like in total. Mejia, I had power outages like twice in a month. In Hangdong, I would have power outages and they would be out for a day. The power would go out for like half a day. Like Hangdong is like down the way. So if there's a mistake in the water supply, because the water supply is over here in Sansai. So from Sansai all the way to Hangdong, if there's any issues with the water pipeline, prepare to not have water. Overall, I would say like Hangdong, to be honest, for me, it's like one of my favorite places. Like I like Mejia a lot, but Hangdong, I liked it so much more, especially when I started becoming recognized and I would like talk to people. That was really fun. Sansai out here, as you can see, bro, it's quiet. The only thing you hear is the birds. Sometimes the airplane comes around, but it's very relaxing. Like again, if you want to come to Chiang Mai, you definitely, like you can come here for business. Sure, absolutely. But you can go anywhere for business. You can go to Bangkok for business. I would advise the people to come to Chiang Mai are people that are looking to explore who they are as a person. People that want to develop their humanity, right? You want to do meditation, you want to do yoga, you want to figure out who it is to be you. Chiang Mai is definitely the place for that because it's so chill. Everything is slower. Literally, people are gonna be in traffic because everybody is slow. Everybody is slow. So you just need to work on your patience, if anything, if you're gonna come over here. So yeah, and that leads me to Sansai, currently where I'm living. So Sansai, right? This is the place you go to retire. So like all my neighbors, I'm the youngest person in this neighborhood, right? That's probably normal in general, but I'm the youngest person in this neighborhood. Everybody else is 40 plus. And it's so quiet. You can hear parties that are legitimately miles away. Like the parties are all the way out there, but you can hear the rhythm. You do 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 do. You're just like, damn, y'all still partying? It's like midnight. It's 1 a.m. Y'all still, dang, that's crazy. But yeah, like the Thai people love to party, but you ain't gonna really find the party over on this side unless you go to like the Rumchok Mall. The Rumchok Mall, they have like a little band area, so people will be partying over there, or people have their private parties, of course. Again, retirement area, so there are people here that like to do their little parties with their friends and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm spending for this house a month for this one, but I negotiated it, right? Because originally it was gonna be like 900 and some change. I negotiated it down to 800. So thank you to the landlords that have let me negotiate and get the prices lower. Again, your mileage may vary depending on how friendly you are, how much Thai you speak, and how much the person likes you, to be honest. Like, if you don't put any effort into learning their culture, don't be surprised when they don't put any effort to make you feel like you're valued, right? If you want to be valued in any foreign country, you need to actually put in the effort to appreciate the place that you're in. So if you want to find housing, Thailand property, you click rent, and then you can check your prices, right? I usually go from like 15,000 to like 25,000 baht, sometimes 28. Like this one, I was like, oh, let me type in 30,000 to see what I can get, like see if I can get a pool, which I could have gotten, but those people I didn't want to talk to. Like, be careful who you talk to. You gotta be real careful, especially when you start talking about money or you start getting money. Just be careful, right? Not everybody that smiles at your face is friendly, and just be aware of that, be cognizant of that. You should be all right. If you have $2,000 a month, you can live here. You can legitimately live here. You're not gonna be living like me, but you'll live relatively as well as you want to live depending on your budget. Be careful for smoke season. Smoke season is really bad. For 2 years ago, and you could not go outside. I'm not even joking. You cannot go outside. If you go outside, like, you could barely see. You got to have a mask on. You have to have a mask on. Like, I'm telling you, your lungs are not going to make it. You got to buy an air purifier. It was absolutely terrible. Imagine if smoke season was here right now, you would not be able to see this door that's behind me. I'm telling you, you could probably barely see me. It was that bad. For this year, it wasn't as bad. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't as bad as 2 years ago. Like, so I think they're attempting to try a new strategy, which I've seen in person. Like, I climbed a giant mountaintop, and you could see that some places were already smoking, right? And it's December. And I saw that back in November. So unofficially, it starts around late January, but it's supposed to start really around mid-February. Like, that's when it's really, you can tell. So mid-February, March, April, May, and in July, like, the rain is here. Like, the rain is here, and it's, oh man, it's raining crazy. Like, this year, the flooding in Chiang Mai, absolutely insane. Like, when I'm saying flooding, bro, they had elephants in the streets trying to help people because, like, the water was everywhere. Friends sent me videos, and it was absolutely insane. So yeah, when it comes to weather is changing. Weather patterns are changing across the world. So Chiang Mai is also going to be affected. So you got the smoke season, you got the rain season, you got flooding, potential flooding. Like, this year was the first time it's flooded that bad. It's flooded before, but not to this extent. Rain season does get hectic, man. Rain everywhere, literally everywhere, but it gets rid of all the smoke, and when the rain stops, it's a beautiful day outside. So yeah, definitely. If you're thinking of living in Chiang Mai, I think it's a great idea, to be honest, especially if you're one of those people that want to grow. You want to try yoga, you want to try something different. You don't want to just hustle and bustle. You don't want to just focus on work, right? Or even if you're building a business, like, sure, you could focus on your business 100%. You could, if anything, you could focus even more on your business out here. Just quick before we end the video, like, if you want to find a Thai girlfriend, you can. Be careful of who you are and who they are, right? If you're an overweight expat and you know you're overweight, don't be surprised when you find women that only want you for money. That being said, not every Thai girl wants you for money. Just look at your body. Like, if you can't see your feet because your gut's in the way and you have all these Thai young ladies on you, hey man, use your brain. Just use your brain. Like, bro, just work on yourself. This place gives you the ability to work on yourself if you want to. Again, I'm not here to judge you. Just be cognizant of who you are and the people that congregate around you. You are the sum of 5 people. It's your boy Kunshan, dropping knowledge and wisdom and sharing life experiences. I got a book coming out soon, so definitely check it out if you're interested. You want to learn more about life in general. I'm gonna start traveling pretty soon. I'm gonna be in Nepal next month, and then from Nepal we'll go to Japan, and then from Japan, who knows where we'll go. But hopefully I'll see you there. Have fun, enjoy your lives, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.